guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be reviewing the Samsung Galaxy A80. I've been using it for the past 6 months, so this is going to be my detailed review of the phone. And it is the weirdest phone from Samsung, so let's have a look. Alright, so let's get straight into the phone. Getting the specs out of the way first, it's actually a good start for the phone. It has a 6.7-inch Full HD Plus Super AMOLED display with a resolution of 1080 x 2400 pixels, a Qualcomm Snapdragon 730 CPU paired with an Adreno 618 GPU, 128GB of ROM and 8GB of RAM, a non-removable 3700 mAh battery, optical on-screen fingerprint scanner, and it also supports 25 watts super fast charging but has no wireless charging. And this phone is big in size, like just look at me holding it considering that I have big palms. It's a glass sandwich design with Gorilla Glass 3 on the front, Gorilla Glass 6 on the back, and an all aluminum frame with clicky power and volume buttons. It comes in 3 colors. I personally have the black, but it also comes in gold and white. It is available in a dual SIM variant and it doesn't have an SD card slot, but the 128GB of onboard space should be enough for most, I guess. On the bottom is a single speaker and a USB-C slot that charges the phone with the 25-watt super fast charging. This phone does not have a 3.5mm headphone jack, but like who really needs that nowadays, right? Moving on, the display on the front is amazing. It has a 6.7-inch Full HD Plus panel without any notch or hole punch cutouts, and it has an 85.5% screen-to-body ratio. That's a pretty high number. It's a 1080p panel, not a 1440 panel, but it's a great screen for anything you might do on it, like scrolling through feeds, consuming videos, and is also amazing for gaming. I played some games on it, like Asphalt 8, and the panel is truly amazing. They achieved the notchless design in a pretty unique way. It actually does it by pushing the camera module upwards and flipping it in front to make the rear camera start facing on the front. I don't know if any phone actually does that, if any. I didn't find the rating of the motorized module, but the mechanism is actually very immune to abuse and does not fall apart as easily as it might look. However, we do lose water resistant rating from the phone with the inclusion of this moving camera. It has not given me any issues in my period of use and has held up really well. The amazing part is that this provides the advantage to use the superior quality of the rear cameras for your selfies. I'm not a selfie person myself, but yeah, it does the job amazingly well and the setup is pretty fascinating. The cameras themselves have a 48 megapixel main sensor, an 8 megapixel ultra-wide sensor, and a time of flight TOF 3D camera. The main pictures look great with good dynamic range and punchy colors, but as you may see on the samples, the camera seems to be overexposing the scene and making it look brighter, which also adds additional noise to the image. The 123-degree ultra-wide camera is a great addition, and despite its inconsistent color science and accuracy, it's always amazing to use it in scenarios where you want the whole different kind of perspective. And it's amazing to have Samsung offer it on a phone in their A range. On the other hand, there aren't many uses of the time of flight camera. It's mainly used for Samsung's portrait mode, but one great use is it can also do portrait mode in videos. That means they have a feature called live focus. So triggering that will allow you to have a portrait effect in your videos. The main camera is capable of capturing 4K at 30 frames per second, which is good. The camera setup on this phone is not bad. It is missing a telephoto lens, but the Samsung's time of flight camera fills in that gap because it does the portrait and the bokeh effect without the telephoto lens. And I think most people just use the telephoto lens for the bokeh effect instead of actually zooming in digitally or optically. The on-screen fingerprint scanner is an optical one, an optical sensor, not the ultrasonic sensor that Samsung uses in their flagship Galaxy S10s and Note 10s. It's good, but not great. It works more often than not, but cannot be compared with the ultrasonic scanner on Samsung's flagships. But that's not the same for the performance of the Galaxy A80. The Snapdragon 730 CPU paired with the Adreno 618 GPU, in addition to the 8GB of RAM, provides amazing performance whether it is in benchmark tests or just using the phone throughout the day. The large screen and the great internals also provide a great gaming experience. Most of the games can run well without lagging or overheating the phone. The 3700 mAh cell is not removable, but it's enough to last just around a full day. By the way, this phone will be getting an Android 10 update. But yes, Samsung's One UI is really efficient and it's really been optimized for battery life. Talking about the software, which is Samsung's One UI based on Android 9 Pie, it is the same they provide on their flagships. And I have to say that I like it. It's clean and also packs all the features that usually come in the Samsung phone, like the built-in screen recorder and the always-on display, among very many other things that Samsung usually does. The 8GB RAM also allows multitasking to be smooth, and I've not really noticed the phone lag or stutter in my whole 6 months of usage. Personally, I don't think this is the best solution to getting the bezel-less look, but it serves temporarily until we get the behind the screen cameras. This phone retails currently at slightly under $500, which is a great price for what the phone is capable of. I'll have the links to buy the A80 in the description below, so be sure to check out for the latest prices. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to drop a like in this video and also subscribe to the channel to support the channel. I'll be doing a lot of such tech reviews and also unboxings and event covers. Thank you for watching. See you guys later.